we're here at the start of Molten Core. I am main tanking. This is going to be a Heat 2 run. We have a couple people who aren't quite at the fire resist requirement to try Heat 3, hopefully next week. Yeah, this is my gear on this character. We got 6-piece Night Slayer. We're rocking the Doll Rend set. Really hoping to see an Eskandar's Claw drop off of Gehennis. That would be great. We got a full combat build, 34 points and 17 over there. I'm going to be tanking the boss, and we got our Feral Druid buddy tanking the ads. And should be good. Rogue main tank point of view. This is our second week main tanking. Mistake I've made is I didn't put expose up very quickly. Big curse. But look, I have a massive threat lead, so we're good. Debuffs up. It was a really quick grab of the boss. I just kind of forgot to put the expose up as early as I should have. What do we got? Scorch Core gloves, incandescent gloves. Okay, nice. Alright, I think I'm just gonna leave the buffs out until after Magmadar. And put them back in the bottle. Or wait, no, we cleared all the trash up to Gehennis, so probably just leave the buffs out for a while. Classic. Rolling off spec on those gloves. Never mind. Someone needs them for main spec. Alright. Alright, they're sorting out the last little bit of loot. Incandescent gloves. Caster gloves. That's all you, Aid. I'm targeting Mag. Oh, I also forgot to use a Stone Shield potion. I should generally use a Stone Shield potion. Yeah, that's occult poison on the offhand and nothing on the main hand, letting Wind Fury go on to the main hand, or Wild Strikes, technically. Alright, it's Magmadar time. Ready, ready. I don't have evasion, adrenaline, or sprint. Uh-oh, we moved quickly. That would be a predictable thing. I could predict that that was going to happen. We're waiting for this pull to go out. I'll do Blade Dance, then I'll try to approach and get a little closer with stealth as the timer counts down. Okay, that was way early. That was literally hunter shots going when the timer was at 2 seconds. Here's a potion. Oh, I keep forgetting this. I forgot it last time. I need to not forget this. I need to be pressing I think I'm just going to run Sebaceous Poison. I think it's just easier if I put Sebaceous in the offhand. I forgot it twice now, applying that armor debuff really early. The other rogue will handle occult poison, so that won't be an issue. But I've now screwed this up twice with forgetting to put expose up as early as I should. So I think I should just do the simpler option of running Sebaceous. What do we got here? Offhand Claw. Wait, that's actually... I think that's my tank Biss. Yeah, that's my tank Biss. Torch Core Leggings. Nice! We want that claw, and then off the next boss, we want the Eskandar's main hand claw. Big pog damage.
Hey, used to be on Peggle with you, was in CB. Quit when Kata came out. Give it to me straight, how's salt? I feel the need for WoW researching.
Series just tipped 50 bucks. Holy shit, an old CBer from Peggle. Hell yeah, okay. I remember that. I think I'm a give it to you straight. I think Molten Core is the worst raid they've put out in all of Season of Discovery. They have 3 different difficulty levels, and they have hard requirements for everyone in the raid to wear a shitload of resistance, or you basically get one shot. But the PTR for Blackwing Lair is coming out Friday, and maybe that raid won't suck ass. Overall, I've been enjoying Season of Discovery. Thank you very much for the very generous donation series. I'm just not into 3 different difficulty levels, man. I just don't. Just not interested. Alright, we're just gonna go Sebaceous. That removes my ability to use Poisoned Knife, unfortunately. Which means I want... Shadow Step, probably. Gonna do a little bit more trash, and I'm gonna target the boss while they do that. Let's see, we need to refresh 10-minute buffs, chili, and food buff. Let's eat those right now. You need to have stacks of occult poison or deadly poison on the target from you to use Poison Knife. And I'm not going to have that with this setup. Do not unboon. Wait. I was unbooned already. I guess they're saying I should boon. I lost a lot of buff time because I didn't boon between these bosses because I thought we'd move pretty quickly between them, when we did move pretty quickly. But Ober says we're AoEing the ads in raid chat. And he says to keep your buffs in the bottle. Never mind. Now we're nuking boss. Strategy changed. Alright, alright. I'm gonna step onto the boss. Oh, that's gonna be sick. It's gonna be a sick opener. As soon as someone blasts it with a magical shot or attack ability when the pull timer is at 3 seconds, I'm gonna be ready to shadow step and taunt. That was so clean. Did you see that? Clean AF. Got that little move speed boost to pull the boss into position properly. Sebaceous poison on target. This is it. I'm feeling it. That was such a clean pull. This is gonna be where the claw drops, for sure. For sure, claw is dropping because it's such a clean pull there. Evasion. Ooh, out of energy here. Oh my god, is it the claw? Is it the claw? Is it the claw? Please be claw. Oh my god. No claw. Gross. All the add-ons are on the Discord. It's linked under the YouTube video and also linked in the live stream Twitch description, and I just put the link to it in the chat. There's a nice description of every add-on and what they're for. Wait, hang on. Those boots, I think I have both Night Slayer. Yeah, I have both the Night Slayers already. I have no need for those boots. I need a chart with my 3 different rogues and be like which main spec tier pieces I have and which off spec tier pieces I have on each rogue. It's too hard to remember. Especially the off spec ones because you don't normally use them. What's the loot difference with E3? Well, you get an entire additional boss that drops 4 items, I believe. So that's about a 10% increase in loot quantity, roughly, throughout the raid. And certain bosses in Heat 3 can drop items that they cannot drop in other heat levels. I'm not sure on the specifics on that, but it's stuff like Onslaught Girdle coming from Sulfuron Harbinger, a Curia dropping off of Shazra, stuff like that. And then all the weapons that you get in Heat 3 have this bonus on them called Molten, which doesn't do anything combat-wise, but adds a insanely cool-looking cosmetic glow effect to the weapon that you can only get out of Heat 3. Yeah, more chances at bindings also. The 11th boss only is accessible in Heat 3. Okay, I'm stunned. resetting threat. If I'm gonna have Shadow Step on my bar, I should actually use it. I mean, that guy moved away. I should have stepped to him and taunted him. Instead of what I did there, which is walk slowly and then taunt him. Whoa. That was a bad step. It put me behind the mob, which then proximity aggroed to other mobs. Not ideal. That was just a misclick on my part. That was not smart. Alright, it's Garr time. Let's see, they're killing ads first. I can go occult poison for this one. I'll have a very big lead time. Alright, let's go Rumsy Rum.
Big pog damage.
Food buff. Have to refresh. Winterfall Firewater also. Braza EU, thank you for the Prime. Thank you for 2 months of support. Welcome back to the stream. I hope you're having a great day.
Big pog
Sarvok
damage.
coming in with a Prime also. Thank you very much for three
Obfuscate /
months of
potency
support.
tongue.
How's it going? Alright. Boss time. Nope, I still have Shadow Step. Fuck. I changed the poison and I didn't change my waste rune. Unfortunate. Oh well. This is a decent positioning. Nope. I was not in the corner like I wanted to be. I was along the line, so I think I got knocked out of range. Alright, well. I should have, I mean, I could have, I thought I was in a position where I wouldn't get knocked so far. I was incorrect. I thought I had a ceiling above me. I did it right last week. I think I had it right at the start, and then I think after I shadow stepped, thinking I was gonna poison knife, not realizing I hadn't changed the waste rune. I think that's when it got fucked up. The positioning got fucked up. And then it was no longer in a good position. Oh, there's a binding of the Wind Seeker. That's a bit of a turnaround. I have no idea if there's any, like, cryo on this item to anyone in particular. We'll see. Scorch Core Helm, I believe that's Night Slayer. Oh, I have both of those already. Okay, I don't need it main spec or off spec. It's going to be very hard for me to hold threat against world buff people now that I've lost them. Yeah, I think this is another case of, like, a rogue tank has so many different things you can do, it's very easy to lose track of all the different things you're trying to do, you know? Done. Alright, well, we're just rolling 101. I got a 64. Alright, I'm currently leading the roll. I don't know if anyone else is trying to roll on this. We've got a binding now. This is the first bind. Okay, well, in Wrath of the Lich King, I have 6 bindings and 1 Thunderfury. But across 5 different characters. But first one, Season of Discovery, yes. Thank you, guys. We got a lot of bonus fire resistance. We just equipped our like Ragnaros tanking set for this. For these packs, because they do a bunch of really scary fire-based abilities. So it's usually a good idea to just pack on some extra fire resist. Yeah, I lost my buffs on that last boss, so threat output might not be as good, but the other bosses, like, after the first 10 seconds, I had a huge lead, so I imagine it'll still be okay. That's the way it is. Okay, I think we have everything. Let's go with this. There's another one where it's like poison knife. Blunderbuss. Trying to think if anything needs to be switched because I forgot things previously. Okay. As hype as we are about getting the bindings, I know I didn't give you a very good, insanely overreaction of getting the binding. But it is only one binding. We do have to focus on, like, actually performing well in the raid. Stay locked in. Yeah, that's what's going to happen with the fire traps. That's exactly what's going to happen with the fire traps. Yeah, should be good. Is this a cult? Wow, it is a cult. Not a very clean opener, to be honest. Okay, let's pull him a little bit more so the melees can stand behind without being in fire. Refresh the saber before I run out, and we'll pull him a little farther than he needs to be. There, back it up a little more, give the melees his back. Perfect. Refresh the saber before we bail. Refresh the saber first thing. Refresh that. Big threat lead. We're looking good. Alright, you'll get an insane pop-off if there's another binding, okay? This is a double binding situation. Oh, I'm dropping this saber. I dropped the saber. I got one parry. Had one chance, one opportunity. But then I dropped the saber. There it is. No, it's not, bro. Obviously, they said another binding on voice chat. Alright, this is pretty hype. This is Lost World buffs, acquired binding. I'll take that trade. I'll take that trade. That was pretty good, I'd say, tanking. I didn't after the first Inferno, I didn't position correctly, but I noticed it and I corrected that right away. QSR. Second binding can still drop off Rag? I don't think so. Yo, Simon, can you unboon for me, please? No. I cannot do that. How are Rogue tanks doing compared to other tanks? I think Rogue and Warlock are the two best tanks right now. Especially when your Rogue tank doesn't die and lose world buffs. Rogue tank takes so little damage, is the highest output tank, and can fulfill, like, raid utility and debuff roles very effectively. Of, like, applying AoE armor debuff and AoE occult poison. Rogue tank definitely struggled in previous phases. Not so much this phase. Rogue tank's very strong this phase, I think. How'd you end up losing your buffs? Okay, I pulled Garr to the correct position where my back was to a wall. Then I pressed my F keybind, which I thought was Poisoned Knife, but I had swapped it to Shadow Step. So that teleported me behind Garr, so then Garr repositioned, and then I had to reposition, and I was now in the wrong position. Then a knockback happened, which pushed me far away from the rest of the raid. So I believe I outranged the healers at that point. So it's like pretty much my fault because I shadow stepped when I thought I was pressing Poison Knife, and that screwed up the positioning. Literally last week, I did the positioning on that boss perfectly. Like exactly the way I wanted it to, and it was great. And I almost did it this time. But then I shadow stepped. But then a binding dropped, so that was, you know, which is now in my bag. So that's pretty cool. Why are these popping up? Oh, Ober's way out of range, I think. That's why we're getting all of those. Alright, I mean, I'm generally sad because it was my own mistake of, like, honestly, there's just, like, so many things to keep track of on Rogue Tank, and I was switching things around and didn't, like, fully switch things the way they should have been. And I just, like, lost track of what rune was where, you know, and what was good, you know. There's so... God damn it. Like, I know that pressing Poison Knife and pressing Expose Armor is, like, the better setup, but it's like, I'm so over it. I'm just gonna run, you know, like, Occult Poison and then not press either of those buttons, and then my rotation's so much simpler. Like, the complexity of the rotation caused me to fuck up and now lose world buffs. It's clear that the rotation is too complicated for me. I either need more practice with all these different swaps and different setups, or I need to simplify them. And I think the easiest route forward that'll result in good, that will lead to good results in future raids is to simplify. Rather than just, like, beat myself up over, like, oh, I screwed up this, like, 8-step rotation that changes boss to boss. What trinkets are you running? Well, you can check on the Discord. There's 60 upgrades links that have all my gear automatically updated every time I log in or log out. I think we're clearing all the trash all the way to Golemag and then doing all the bosses. I think it's because one of our guys is AFK. So we're basically just clearing trash until he's not AFK. Oh, I'm silenced. You can't use Blunderbuss while silenced. That's apparently a spell. Oh, nice. Alright, just try to get a big blade dance going so I can have it ready when we pull that pack over there. Threat. Threat. Nice. Alright. Pass, 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 pass. Can I auto pass on all loot? Nice. Now I don't have to click pass on every time a gray stone drops. Wouldn't it be better to run Sebaceous? Don't know, don't care. This entire raid has just been completely fucked over by me trying to make too many swaps that I couldn't keep track of for too many different situations. Really looks to me like we're doing totally fine clearing this trash. How do you set master loot threshold to gray item? Some script command. I don't have it on hand ready to tell you exactly what it is. Yeah, I think I'm just upset with myself because, you know, it's like I just said, it's like trying to do too many different things at once and then just getting severely punished because I couldn't properly keep track of all those different things. It's like, I just need to simplify. And it's like, yeah, sure, other things technically better if you execute it properly, but this is what happens when you try to execute all those complicated things all at once and fail to do so. Or make a mistake because you couldn't keep track of all the different changes you were trying to make, encounter to encounter, boss to boss, trash to boss, whatever. So I'm very unhappy with that. And it's, I mean, it's only my own fault. Sativa says, you just want to say thanks, dude. You're the man. Made the Saber switch last week and was blasting. Very fun. Excellent. Yeah. My first Saber slash raid on my main, I had world boss for 8 out of the 11 bosses. And 7 out of 8 of those, I improved over my previous best Mutilate performance, which was 3 or 4 raids worth of being Mutilate. Just improved upon in a single raid as Saber. Alright, couple more trash mobs, then it's gonna just be boss, 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 boss. Alright. Alright, Shazra next. Can we do Shazra, then Golemag, and then Sulf, then Domo? Because I have a special AoE set up for Sulf and Domo. And then I don't have to, like, swap back and forth as many times. Alright. Like I said, we're gonna keep it simple. Sebaceous poison. Arcane protection. 1, 2, 3. This is good, that's good. Got plenty of time on the Gift of Arthas. Defense and health elixirs are up. Gotta get the food buff. Gotta get the Rumsy Rum. Gotta get the Fire Water. Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay. Alright, here we go. Okay, good positioning, good opening. We're ready to step Blunderbuss as soon as basically he teleports. There, that's clean. That's clean. That creates a good threat lead right after the reset like that. He teleports. There we go. Big blunderbuss. Pull him away. Wait, he's 30% already? How is he dead this fast? The last time we did this boss, he did like 9 teleports before he died. Why? There we go. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Scorch Core Bindings, Crimson Shocker. Alright, alright. Oh, the last time we did it, I think we might have had 16 people in the raid. That might have been it. No, last time I also faced him away nicely. Yeah, Blunderbuss is a very good threat generator there. Very, very good. Yeah, let's go Golem. Then I have a special AoE build for Sulfuron and Domo, so I should be putting up Occult Poison for 10% increased spell damage and Sebaceous Poison on all the targets. Yeah, but it's good for the caster damage, and it's good for the physical damage. And no one has to worry about putting armor debuffs on anything. On any of the targets. It's great. Alright, I was told that these core hounds, they need to be taken away from Golemag so they don't enrage. I think last week we had it where I was tanking Golemag and one core hound, and then the off tank was taking one core hound. And I looked at the video, and their horns were glowing red the entire time. I think that's the indicator for when they're enraged. Ober's saying it's when the hounds are close to each other. Yeah, I think the mechanic is actually them being far away from the boss, not their proximity to each other. Okay, Ober wants the boss right here. See where he is? I'm going there. That's where I'll tank the boss. Poison is good. We got Sebaceous. Yeah, where I'm standing right now. Yeah, sure. Here we go. Good threat lead. There, they're not enraged anymore. Massive threat lead here for me. Basically way more damage than or threat than I need if I get that was a good opener. That everything worked nicely there. Oh, I didn't even look at the loot. What is the loot? Flamewaker leg plates, deep earth spalders, molten scale chest, incandescent robe, 4 ingots, scorched core chest. Alright, let's switch to our AoE build, and let's switch the runes around. Let's take just a moment, do it nice and slow, make sure we get everything the way we want it. We want 4-piece, 4-piece. So we want the Dark Mantle armor. And how about a Dark Mantle hands? Four-piece. 4-piece. Since we're Heat 2, our fire resist requirement is lower. We want dagger there. Blade Dance. Don't want Shadow Step. We want Fan of Knives. We want focused attacks. UA, mutilate. Shuriken toss right here. Okay, then we need dagger, dagger. Sebaceous on the slower one, occult on the faster one. This is my plan. The plan is spam the fuck out of some fan of knives. I'm actually kind of the rest of the raid. I was I was sad because I lost my world buffs due to my own incompetence. I am excited to try this. We're assigned to kick skull. Gonna put wedding band on this person. I expect they're gonna do a lot of AoE. Let me re-up my food buff. Whatever you can. I'm gonna basically be generating the same amount of threat on everything. I'm just spamming AoE, which should hold everything. Yeah, you do what you want. As long as we keep them together, I'll keep debuffs on all of them. And Metro, since I'll be tanking, I will do my best to be kicking skull, but my attention may be elsewhere. Excellent. Pretty much, yeah. Okay. Yeah. You pull them forward. Pull them forward, don't push them back. Alright. Here we go. Stunned. I went for that kick, but the other person assigned to the kick got it already. Stunned again. I want to make sure I continue auto-attacking, because I'm getting some energy feedback from auto-attacking due to my Dark Mantle set. So now I'm like not hitting as many Fan of Knives as frequently, so there's good odds that my poisons are dropping off the other targets. You know, we're not exactly popping off anymore. I would be very curious to see... Ooh, they got that. After the raid, what my debuff uptime is on all the targets with this plan. Scorch Core Shoulders. Shadow Strike. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Oh, no, it's good now. Domo's up. Which spell I do next? There is no add-on that tells you what spell to do next. Okay, the sad part is Thistletea has 2 minutes and 50 seconds on cooldown. That's the sad part. I think we did pretty well. The DPS isn't super impressive, but, like, we're not trying to do that. It seemed to me like we had good uptime for the first, you know, good portion of the fight. This one should be better because we have more targets to hit, so our energy feedback from focus attacks should be better. They got a couple of loot items to go out, so maybe we have time for our coolies to come back before this boss goes. Gonna hit a fire protection potion right now, I suppose. All right. I'd say that was pretty good. It did kind of taper off at the end, which is expected, but I wonder if anyone's live logging. I'm gonna see if someone's live logging this right now. If we can observe the debuff uptime on all the targets. Oh, I think we are live logging. Okay, Sulfuron Harbinger 29th. Yeah, here it is. Enemies, debuffs, Sebaceous Poison. Flamewaker Priest. Okay, but what about the other Flamewaker Priests? Wow. Look at that. That's pretty good uptime. That's like basically full uptime on all the targets. Okay, Occult Poison. Let's look at that. Yeah, this one missed, and it dropped on that guy, but it looks like full uptime on 2 targets. That's pretty good. Yeah, that was okay. That's, combat with improved poisons, 20 points assassination, 31 points combat, going for a dagger build where we're basically just pressing Fan of Knives. Yeah, maybe that Flamewaker 4 went out of range because he dropped both of the poisons. That could be an explanation. Oh, hell yeah, our 5-minute cooldowns are back. Let's go. Yep. That's my plan. No, you could stack him. The reflect he puts up, you can't outrange it. He'll always put the reflect up on the other dudes. And it's better if you stack him. The more targets that are near me, the more often I can cast Fan. It's great. Alright, this one should pop even harder than the last one. Get the food buff refreshed. Get the chili refreshed. Get this refreshed. Everything else is good. We could be using Oil of Immolation, too. Oh, you know what's also? I didn't have Sapper Charge on my keybind for Sulfuron. I absolutely could have Sapper Charged. Oh, I should do this also. Alright, here we go.
Reckless mortals, blood rage out of the sun.
I don't even have adrenaline rush anymore. Okay, all the cooldowns are spent now. Threat seemed good. Damage seemed alright. Tab, tab, tab. Threat's great on all three of these targets. With it, on this boss, it tapers a lot harder because the targets actually die. So, you know, we were popping off really hard when there were a bunch of targets alive, but our energy generation gets lesser and lesser the fewer targets that are near me. Okay, that was good. That went really well. That was like exactly according to plan. I'm gonna check the debuff uptime on all those dudes. That was great.
Stay your attack, mortals.
Switching back to the sword spec now.
Rashly, I've come to wrest the secrets of the living flame. You will soon regret the recklessness of your quest. I come now to summon
Is a leaf again? It's not. Oh, it's a leaf again? Oh my god. I don't know if we need leaves, but I need a Shadow Flame Skull, and that shit did not drop.
Nevertheless, seek out his lair if you dare.
Alright. Saber Slash. We don't. Oh, we do want Fan actually for this. Honor. Sword spec. Okay, the runes are actually good now for Ragnaros. That's what we want. Okay. Alright, let's see. What was the loot? Cauterizing Band, Ancient Petrified Leaf, Incandescent Bindings ×2, Molten Scale Leggings, a Sulfuron Ingot, and a Gloves of Hypnotic Flame. None of that's for us. What's best weapon for Rogue Tank? Askendar's right claw. Yeah, I heard about nerfing the proc rate on Eskendar's and some other weapons. The set bonus is irrelevant. The proc on Eskendar's is very, very powerful. That haste bonus. Basically nothing can compete with that. It's super good. The set bonuses on Eskandar are like a side note. They're making some room for Thunderfury to be Biss next phase. Yeah, maybe they don't have to change Thunderfury. Maybe they just have to nerf the weapons that are better than it. That's another way. Let's pop this. Got 6-piece, and we got a crap load of fire resistance. We'll get a little more resistance from a Juju Ember. Do we have Repair Bot? I did not bring one. Ooh, what I do have to remember to do is put snowballs on my bar. That's my backup plan for dealing with Wrath of Ragnaros. My primary plan is Shadow Step Taunt. Let's re-up Sebaceous. Refresh this, refresh food buff. Suppose we could do all of that. Oh, I'm gonna lose my battle shout. Hmm. 296. I'm gonna gain 15 more, and I'm gonna be 4 shy of cap. I think that's how my set was looking. Yeah. Metro, can you battle shout me once the dialogue is started? Oh, I ran over to the melee stack. Yeah, I see. Alright, it's Ragnaros time.
Ragnaros, the Fire Lord. He who was ancient when this world.
We're saving Adrenaline Rush till the Submerge phase. We're Adrenaline Rush plus Fan of Knives. Got a fresh battle shout there. Very good. What's up, Ragnaros?
Too soon. You have awakened me too soon, Executus.
You vanish for Submerge phase? You can. That gives me my, magic damage reduction thing. I might also vanish if I notice myself getting elemental fire from the boss. That's a good time to use that also.
You allowed these insects to run rampant through the hollow core. Now you lead them to my very lair. You have failed me, Executus. Justice shall be met indeed. Now for you, insects, always of the power of Ragnaros. Now you shall see it.
A lot of parries, huh? Alright, we're in it. Yo, can my offhand poison trigger, please? Sebaceous poison just fell off. Well, because I don't have poison knife, I have no way to force it back onto the boss. Blade flurry, I guess? That was unlucky. That was a lot of fails in a row. Okay. Okay, what I want to be looking at is I want to be looking at the threat meter, and whenever the threat resets, I want to hit taunt. Like right there. Not back to me, now it's back to me. Okay. Pretty chill. Flames of Sulfuron, time to taunt. Maybe I should be pooling energy when the Wrath of Ragnaros is about to happen, so I have more capability to just blast, like, additional threat into the target. Okay. I'm not. I'm on my way. Okay. Free up that saber stack. Then we can need a rupture. I haven't gotten Wrath of Ragnaros knockback a single time. And I love it. Yeah, you get high fire resist, so you just have a pretty high chance to resist getting knocked back. A lot of parried envenoms, or eviscerates. I really feels bad when you press an eviscerate and that shit gets parried. That is not fun. God damn. Too many parries. I literally just dropped saber stacks mid-fight. Because it just parried too many times in a row. Cool. Not one singular knockback, Wrath of Ragnaros. Right claw, main hand. Okay. I guess. Yeah, that was the Magmadar right claw, not the Eskandar one. I do. I would replace my Dal Rens with some Magmadar claws. I got the other one. Sick. Look at that! This turned out to be pretty good. Look at this. Small chance on Amelia to call forth Corehound for 1 minute. We're going to be doing that next time we play this character, which we could actually just go into some dungeons and do this right now. Got them dogs in you. Whew. Oh boy. Look at that. The necklace comes from Golemag, I believe. Yeah, we'll put some enchants on these, spec into like combat with fist weapons. His raid really came around. I was unhappy at the start, but now I'm happy, and we got, we did walk out with a binding, so that's hard to be sad about. Finally replaced our Dalrend dungeon weapons. Solidly of the opinion that I'm just gonna keep it simple. Yeah. Yup, that's the plan. Do some core hounds. And then maybe, hopefully they don't cause problems. Pet AI has a, tendency to cause problems. Wait, I'm pretty sure there was nothing else on this. Oh, the core leggings we should roll off spec when those go out. Most people still need main spec pieces, so there's not a lot of off specs going on. Sweet. Okay, the only thing that's sad about claws is they don't show unless you unsheath them. Holy fuck. Pet Eldwallex, he owes me. Well, why don't you tell him yourself? That seems like not my problem. That sounds like a problem between you and that guy. I think the red crown kind of goes with it, but that's not. This is just a stupid fire resist helmet. We'll normally be wearing this one. Pretty good. Wait, okay, I don't need that. I don't need anything on that vendor. Okay, what we need is... Oh, frick, why am I doing Gromgall base camp? The portals are already gone. There's no portals. I guess my Hearthstone's in Gromgall base camp. Yeah, what? Reg resets his threat a lot. It's just kind of funky.